Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to name branched alkanes using the IUPAC rules. So as you guys remember from my previous video, when naming branched alkanes, we get to add the prefix portion to our naming puzzle. So if you guys haven't watched my previous video just yet, I highly suggest that you pause the video now and go and watch it. So a branch or substituent in organic chemistry is simply a carbon group that doesn't flow with your straight chain. So for example, here we have the straight chain, which is the longest continuous carbon chain that you can trace without lifting your highlighter. And here we have the two carbon group branching out from it. And we call these branched groups substituents or simply branches. So to name a branched alkane, the first thing that you have to do is identify and name the longest continuous carbon chain. Next, number your chain so that your substituent gets the lowest number. Then name the substituent group as alkyl groups, which is basically the same idea as naming simple alkane, but instead of an A and E at the end, all you have to do is put YL. Then you have to give the location of each substituent by the number of the main chain carbon atom to which it is attached. And finally, when two or more substituents are present, you have to list them in alphabetical order. And if two or more of the same alkyl substituent are present, use the prefix di, tri, or tetra, just to avoid having to name the alkyl group twice. Also, you have to include the position number for each substituent, even if it means repeating the number more than once. Now that we understand the rules, let's do an example. So the first thing that we have to do is identify and name our parent chain. So in this case, we can either start counting from this end or this end, it doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's hex. And since it's all single bond, that's an alkane, so we're gonna have an end of A and A. Next, number your chain so that your substituent get the lowest number. So if we start counting from left to right, our substituent will be on carbon 2. However, if we count from right to left, it will be on carbon 5. So we'll go from left to right. Then we have to name the substituent groups as an alkyl group. So since the substituent has only one carbon atom, it's gonna have a first name of meth and last name of YL since it's an alkyl group. So that gives a final name of methyl. Finally, we'll have to give the location of the substituent. So in this case, it's on carbon 2. Now let's put it all together using our naming puzzle. So the location goes first, then the alkyl group, then the parent chain. So it's gonna be 2-methyl hexane. Now let's do another example. So first identify and name your parent chain. So in this case we have 8 carbon atoms that gives the first name of oct, and since it's an alkane we're gonna have a last name of A and A. Next, number your chain so that the substituent gets the lowest number. Then name the substituent as an alkyl group. In this case, one substituent has only one carbon, so its first name will be meth and its last name will be YL. That gives a final name of methyl. The other has two carbons, so it's going to have a first name of F and the last name of YL, and that will have a final name of ethyl. Now let's give the location of each substituent. So the methyl is on carbon 3 and the ethyl is on carbon 5. Finally, since we have two substituents, we have to put them in alphabetical order. So ethyl, then methyl, that gives a final name of 5-ethyl 3-methyl octane. So now pause the video and try to do this practice question by yourself. So the first thing that you gotta do is identify and name your parent chain. So in this case, we have 4 carbon atoms that gives the first name of bute, and since it's all single bond, that will give a last name of ane. Then number your chain so that your substituent gets the lowest number. Then name the substituent groups and as an alkyl groups. So in this case, we have two substituents, each with only one carbon atom. So that gives the first name of met and the last name of YL. Then give the location of each substituent. So in this case, the two substituents are on carbon 2. So the location will be 2. And then the final rule, when two or more of the same alkyl substituent are present, we have to use the prefix di, tri, or tetra to avoid having to name the alkyl group twice. So following this rule, we have to use di since we have the same substituent twice. So let's now write the final name. So it's gonna be 2 comma 2 dash dimethyl butane. So one final thing that I need you to note is that we use comma between numbers and we use dashes between numbers and letters. Thank you for watching, and please, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much.